BQ command line tool is a Python-based command line tool to access the BigQuery. We can use this tool for scripting, loading of data, and to run queries from the command line. In this video, I'm going to show you how we can use BQ command line tool. So log into the Google project, and after you log in, go to the BigQuery. And once the BigQuery screen appears, and then go here on the right side, and then click Activate Cloud Shell. This is going to bring a Cloud Shell, which is nothing but a VM on the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some list of commands on the BQ by using the BQ command line tool, like list command, show command, query command, make command, and so on. The first one I'm going to do is BQ ls command. What it does is it's going to list all the data sets for the default project. My default project is the DCP, so that's the one it's going to list. So for the default project data set, this is listing all the data sets within there. So that's this project, and it is listing all the data sets within that project. Now, to run this BQ command, let's say if you are running from your Mac or a PC or on-prem Linux boxes, you have to install the Cloud Sdk. The Cloud Sdk have to be installed there before you use this command, assuming it was installed, assuming you have installed the Cloud Sdk on those machines before you use this command. Then the next command I'm going to use is the list command, but this time I'm going to use from the public dataset. So like this. This is going to list all the BigQuery public data project datasets. So this is going to list all the datasets within that BigQuery public data dataset, public data project. So it's going to list all the datasets like this. So when you do a list command, it is displaying all the dataset within that BigQuery public data project. So I'm going to use the next one within the project, this Austin bike share dataset. I want to see what's inside this Austin bike share dataset. We can use again the list command to list them. So here, BQLS, you have to give the project name first, which project that you want to pull the data from. And then you have to use a colon and give the dataset name. So here, Austin underscore bike share. So this is going to list all the table inside and the snapshot. In this case, it has two tables within this Austin bike share table, of the Austin bike share dataset, and two table and one snapshot. Now I want to describe one of the table like bike share stations, to find out what's the schema inside. If you use the BQLS command, it is going to give an error. So like this, if you BQLS, you give the project name and then the dataset name like Austin bike share, and then the table name bike share stations. If you do this, it's going to give an error. It cannot describe a table schema. So to do that, what you have to do, instead of ls command, you have to use the show command. So show, like the database show command. So here BQ show is going to describe what's in the table. So here if you see, we have given the BQ show command, give the project name, dataset name, table name, and it describes the full table information. It has all the schema information here, like the row name and their type, number of rows inside, number of bytes, and expiration, and so on. This is how you can describe a table. You cannot use this ls command to describe a table. You have to use the show command to describe the table. And the next one, I want to use the query command to execute the query. So here, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use to execute a query, we have to use the BQ query command. Here, the command I'm going to use is like select count star from the same table like Austin bike share. There's a count star. We don't need the limit. So let's remove the limit. This is query count star from the table. And then to run this query, you have to use this legacy SQL flag. Use legacy SQL flag equal to false. If we don't specify, it will run in the legacy mode. Since it's run in legacy mode, it will give an error. So like this. If you run this one, so now it is able to execute the query. If you don't specify use legacy, it will is legacy equal to false. It will run in a legacy mode because the BigQuery runs into SQL mode. So one is the legacy mode and the SQL mode. The legacy SQL mode, it will in this case to be turned off, saying okay, don't use legacy flag to run the query, to run the SQL query. And the next one, the standard SQL query. The next one, I'm going to use the one create a data set. How can I create a data set? How can we make a data set within for a project? So I'm going to use the make command, bq make mk, and then here I'm giving the data set name test ds data set. So this is going to create on my current default project. My current default project is this one and this one. This is going to create a data set within my disk CPE project. When I enter this one, it is successfully created. Now I can say bq ls command. This is going to list all the data set in my current project. So we are going to see this test ds over here. So this listed all the data sets, data set IDs, data sets within my project and the default project. That's the disk DCP, and we are seeing this test DS got created. Now, if you want to remove this one, you say BQ. Instead of make command, you have to use the, let me do like this, remove command. Instead of make command, use the remove command. This will go and remove the database, give us, remove the data set. Now, if you use the list command, you cannot see the test DS over there. It is gone from this list. So these are like some of the few commands by using the BQ tool. On the next video, I'll show you by using this BQ command line tool how we can load data into BigQuery. Thank you.